Hello everybody, how are we doing today? I just saw my grandma's on the stream. Shout out to you, Estelle. How you doing, love? Hope you're doing well. I hope it's a lovely day for you there in Australia. Okay, welcome everybody to the stream. So you may have noticed that today's stream is going to be painting frogs. Now, as usual, I have put the link in the chat on Twitch. So if you head over to www.twitch.com/stainmucus, stainmucus is my it's kind of like my real name, Shane Lucas, stainmucus. It just rhymes. It's kind of silly, some silly thing I came up with a long time ago, and it's been around. So you can check that out there, and you can chat with me live at that link. I put the link in. Oh, sorry. It's also live in Facebook and YouTube. So welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you're excited. Today's frogs was inspired by my little walk outside last night. We have a lot of frogs popping up at the moment, as probably many people in our area do, with all the rain, and we are very close to a wetland, so we have a lot of frogs. Little frogs, big frogs, green frogs, warty looking frogs, and there is one giant green frog outside, and I mean giant, like two of my fists together. Okay, it is big, and I walked outside last night, the light was off, and I had my flashlight in my hand, and I heard this, like, I don't know, like a thump kind of noise. And then I shone the torch down, and the frog ate another frog. And I was like, do frogs eat other frogs? That's kind of unusual, isn't it? No, and I Google it, and it is normal that, I think it's American bullfrog. I'm not sure. It doesn't really look like an American bullfrog. It looks more pretty. It's all green. Doesn't have the like lumpy bits that American bullfrogs. The eyes look a little bit different. So maybe it's another type of frog. But anyway, so I saw him take a bite. I saw him get half of the frog in his mouth, and he took one more bite, and then there was only the toes and the little bit of the feet left. And he was just sitting there with it hanging out of his mouth, being really still because I had the flashlight on. So I just went on my way, and he finished off his dinner, I suppose. But look out, little frogs. There's a lot of little frogs here. And I think there's even some tadpole little frogs starting their life off in our duck pond, which is really cute. Okay, so for the live stream today, we're going to be doing frogs. Now, I did want to share with you, we've just launched our new term for the fall term here in Northern Hemisphere. Which is, I'm going to flick you over to our screen. We've just sent out the email for people. So where is my switcheroo? Okay, switch over to my other screen. Over there. Okay, to our newsletter if you like, and you will get shops generally geared at children. So we have the iPad Artist 2D and 3D. We have Digital Art 2D. Every term we have completely different themes. So if you like these themes, get into it this term because they won't come around again for maybe a year or two. We like to kind of change it up. So then we've got photographer with Brian, and we have documentary class. We also have our 3D artist in Blender. We have a designer stream, a video editor stream, a podcaster stream. And of course, our lovely Sketch Club, which is every Friday. This is free, so join us for Sketch Club. And yeah, I just thought I'd give a little bit of a tour there of our newsletter email for the new term. Okay, so frogs today. I have a collection of frogs here in Mural. Again, not sponsored. We just like to use Mural because it does what we need it to do. We can share it with you, we can share it with other people and work live. Okay, so let's have a little look through here. Now, I'm going to be sketching in Affinity Photo today. We might do some pencil sketching, and then we might do some paint sketching. We'll see how we go. I've put in a couple of, what do you call it, skeletons here. So we might even have a look at a bit of a frog skeleton first. Um, have a look at their anatomy a little bit. I did put in some, I don't know, frog bits pictures, anatomy pictures. Here we go. There's a frog bits picture. But yeah, if you're a bit squeamish, maybe look away for the moment. And we've got some cutie frogs. We've got some froggy, toady frogs. We've got some ugly frogs, cute frogs, big frogs, small frogs, colorful frogs. Okay, so these ones here are the ones we have mostly where I live. We do also have these crazy... Where are they? We have these toads. I think it might be... Ooh, it's pretty big too. Not as big as that green one, but... okay, so let's have a little look through here and decide what we're going to do. Oh, look, here we go. There's Frogs and Toads of Canada. So you get a little bit of a nature tour here as well. How's the volume there? Do let me know in the chat. You need to, if you want to chat, you have to go into the Twitch stream and you can chat there. So do let me know if the volume's too loud, the music is in the background. Hopefully you can hear me well. I kept the settings the same as last time, but you know, sometimes these things have a little bit of an issue. So, which one was our toad? I don't know if it looks like any of those. Maybe it looks more like lumpy. Okay, so that is an American bullfrog. The big guy is an American bullfrog. I think we also have these kind of leopard frogs. I think we do have these little wood frogs. Okay, so it looks like we have a few different ones. And I learned from a friend of mine about these things called peepers. And they're another type of little frog. And we had them before, and they sound... There's so many of them in there. It sounds like a car alarm or a fire alarm going off. In the pond. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to scroll through here and have a little bit of a look. I quite like this one. Let's pull that one out. That one's pretty nice. Okay, let's see. I think I'm choosing too many already. 2 from the first row. Okay, we'll get some photos. We'll get that guy. We'll get the skeleton. So I usually separate these out a little bit and make like a little pile of our favorite ones. And then we will pick... Oh, look at this blue one. I always liked this blue one when I used to see it in nature books when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I absolutely loved collecting the Australian animal books. I bet there's a few of my Aussie friends out there who used to do that too. We're very big on animals in Australia. And we love animals. I don't know if you've ever seen that really funny movie where there's like this Australian lady and she's like, oh no, animals love me. And then it was like a, I don't know, something that was a bit aggressive and it just like savaged her. That one's very nice. Let's put that one over there. I think that one can go over there too. I remember there was a period where my sister used to collect. Shout out to my sister. Hi, sister. She used to collect frog things. Oh, that's funny. I love these botanical art frogs too. Okay. Bit of a comedy frog over here with some glasses. That one's nice. I like that. I like that. Oh, we're getting too many. Let's keep going. That one's cute. That one's pretty cool. Oh, look at this one in the flower. Okay, that one's going to have to go over there. Look at that. Maybe we can adapt it. We can put like a really ugly one in the flower. I think we already put that in. That's nice. Some more anatomy frog stuff here. Some lungs. I'm not sure I can identify much more than that. Maybe a stomach. So this is it. This gives us a chance to look at these things. That one's pretty beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Yellow, blue, and red frog. I don't know what that is, but that's a beautiful frog. Oh, look, a fake one next to a real one. That's pretty funny. I like the pose of this real one. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, that looks like we have enough frogs. Let's put these up here. I'm not feeling particularly like I have a direction to go in yet, so we're just gonna get sketching and see what happens, I suppose. What if we made up a frog? Maybe later on we can make up our own frog. Okay, so I've got a few here. Let's select these ones. If you have a particular frog that you love, you could always put it in the chat, and then I'll see if I can get a picture of it. I just searched generic frog, and it seems that mostly we got, hey, that's cool. Does that have a frog in it? Maybe we can do something with a little bit. No, there's no frog in there, but that's where the frog lives. This frog. Okay, so these are our frogs. Our designated, selected, not designated. These are our chosen frogs. Let's line these guys up a little bit, and so if you're new here, you can welcome to the stream. You can sketch along with us in your sketchbook. You can sketch along with digital devices if you have something like an iPad or a phone, or you can join us in Affinity Photo if you have Affinity Photo. It doesn't matter what software you use. The point is that we get together and we do a bit of sketching. Hopefully we learn like maybe a little bit of our frog anatomy, or we think a little bit more about some particular topic that we're studying for that day. And I'm just going to put that one in there too. And maybe a toady. Oh, toady. Australians will know who Toady is. There was this dude in a TV show that we watched as teenagers called Toady. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to shrink this down. What are we going to start with? I think we might start with this skeleton. Let's see what we've got here. That's pretty interesting. Alright. So let me get set up with my screen, and I will switch over to... hopefully you can hear those. I do like to draw and paint with some music or an audiobook or something. Okay, let's get a bucket. Bucket that guy, and I'm gonna give it a name. So we don't really do a teaching class. If you want to do teaching classes, you can join JR ART LAB. This is more of a just get together, chat in the chat, and practice and learn something. You can do completely different frogs, but it gives you, sometimes we sit down and we start drawing and we're like, I don't know what to draw today. I'm just going to draw the thing that I always draw. I always draw penguins. I'm just going to draw some more penguins. Or I always draw dogs or cats. I'm just going to draw another cat. So this is kind of hopefully broadening our visual library. So later on we have other things that we, maybe someone asks you to draw them a frog later on. Or make a frog character. Hey, that could be fun. Okay, let's see how we go with these brushes. I think I like that one. I'm just going to start with a little bit of a drawing of the skeleton. Alright, I'm going to have a little bit of a look at that other frog skeleton that we've got, because I can't really tell what's going on with those bones. So let's just switch this one over there. And let's have a look. So we've got, okay, that's an interesting shape. Look at this bit here. Like the hips. I guess this bit is that flatter piece at the bottom, and then it comes up to these vertebra and the spine. When in doubt, move to another area and do that for a while, and then come back and see what your eyes say on round 2. Okay. Froggy, skeleton, and it's kind of a... We might need to adjust that angle a little bit there. Fingers, hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His toes look like the elder one. That's pretty interesting. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll leave the eraser alone for a little while. We can always come back and... Anybody have one of those teachers that doesn't let them use the eraser? I think that needs to be a bit shorter. Alright, how's it coming along? Good. Okay, so there's 2... Where does that connect? It connects to this bone, but where? Okay, I'm gonna say sort of in the center. Oh. Alright. How we doing? I saw this thing the other day. I don't know if you've seen it. You might have seen it. I think it was making around on social media. And it was a guy that has this giant frog, way bigger than the frog that I saw yesterday. It was like, I don't know, maybe as big as a small motorbike tire. No, a car tire. No, a hubcap. As big as a hubcap. It was huge. And I think it was like his pet. No ribs. Do they really have no ribs? And it looks like they've only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertebrae that I can see. Maybe there's another one under there, but that's still not a lot of vertebra. See, that's what SketchClub's for. Observational learning. Now I think my thingy, my shoulder blade here, my scapula, needs to be a little bit bigger. And this is the back scapula, and then we have some couple of vertebrae there. That's our 5. Looks like there might be another one, or a couple more up there underneath the scapula. I'm guessing there is. Okay, we shouldn't guess. We should look for another reference picture, but I've already got 2. I reckon there is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna say we've got about 8. And maybe that can be something we can look up, right? Like, let's ask Google. How many vertebrae in a frog? How many vertebrae do frog have? It's closer than 8 and 20. But now we know. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's the picture we needed. Let's put one of these in there. We'll put that one in. You can always not super detailed on that one. Leg, head, body. Anatomy. That's funny. Leg, head, body. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visible, and then I'm guessing 6, 7, and 8 go underneath the spine, or unless this back piece is included. There's your ilium, which is part of the hips. Sacral vertebra. Okay. Anyway, interesting. Okay, let's change this shape a little bit. Hello, thank you for joining the stream. Welcome. Remember, you can always ask questions in the chat, or you can chat with us about what you're doing. Okay, so we're going to try and fit in that other vertebra's there. Now this one should be a little bit higher too, I think, now. That's where we bring out our good buddy lasso. Do I detect lagginess in my computer? Good. Back to our pencil. Now be careful, I just accidentally switched to the background layer, but I saw that. Okay. Alright. We need a bit of a chunkier bone here. We've got all the major parts in. I think there's something missing around here. Alright, that looks pretty froggy. Well, it doesn't look like an elephant, that's for sure. Okay. Looks like about 3 segments. 3 knuckles. Alright. What else have we got? We've got a bit more. Alright. Well, I think that might be enough for that little sketch. Okay, so sketch 1. Well, let's move on to sketch 2. Oh, what did I do there? How did that happen? Magically deleted a layer that I wasn't on. Okay, let's go to number 2. Let's name this one first. And I think this one will be our painting style sketch, which you all know probably I'm quite fond of. Okay, frog choices. The choice is yours. And what do I choose? Maybe I just go with this that guy there. What about this leopardy one? What would make it more interesting? I like this where they... Oh, that's right. We were talking about putting it in there. Okay. Okay, let's combine this one, this one, and this one. Okay, no sketch. We're gonna go... Well, no pre-sketch. I don't know what you want to call that. Okay, we'll see how we go. Oh, selecting things I don't mean to select. Move this across. Let's line these guys up. And... Okay. So now I'm starting to get a bit of a mental image of what it should be. Okay. So now we need some brushes. Let's have a look what we got in the brush land. Something paper, paint boxy would be good. Let's try. We do quite like that one, don't we? It builds up a little bit too. What about this guy? Not bad. A bit of... What if I make the opacity a bit lower? Yeah, that's good. What about this one? That edge is a bit unusual for me. What about this one? Hey, you didn't change brushes. Oh, that looks good. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so what are you called? You are called Big Streak. Alright, so we'll just get rid of that. And check that. So we have frog 1. Let's move frog 1 into the middle. Not that it really matters, but could be a bit annoying. Could bug some people if it's always just like floating around in the top there. Okay. Layer 2. Brush. So, frog in thing. Flower. Flower. Frog is speckled leopard frog, I think it was called. Leopard frog in flower, side view. Maybe with the hand coming forward. That could be interesting. Okay, let's see how we go. So let's just make a mess. Now, if the leopard frog is... Okay, this is good. Let's make a leopard frog. Let's make the flower more purple. Oh, and we do like to do that. Oh, ain't nothing like a blendy. Ain't nothing like a feeling of that brush doing just what you want. Okay, there's plenty of things like that. But hey, let's just be positive. Okay, this is not bad. Let's add in... What's happening there? It's running out of paint too quick. Why are you running out of paint too quick? Flow. Okay, we got a bit too much there. Alright, we still got 20 minutes to go, but I just got a little bit aware of we do not probably want to spend the whole time painting the flower. Let's see what more says. Accumulation. Let's put you up. And that way I cannot have to do strength like that. No, why are you... Okay. More. What else have we got? Size, spacing, flow, rotation, dynamics, rotation jitter, pressure, flow jitter. Okay, let's give that a go. Okay. Tree of the purple flower, but it's doing something. Okay. And we want a froggy in there. Now I ended up doing, I was saying I was going to do side, but I think we've ended up turning it around. Oh well, that's how it goes. Okay, let's get a new layer for Froggy in case Froggy turns into a mess. It is highly possible. And let's clean up some of this junk first. I don't want that sitting around in our nice sketch pad. But we can. We can, it's a sketch pad. You can leave it messy. But, okay. I'm gonna call this frog. Okay, let's get some colors. That's better. Well, I have to work out how I do these magic things for some time. Since it's already there, let's save it. Now I want to work out how I activated that menu. Alright, it's not going to happen. Oh well. So now I'm mainly looking at this one. We need some gold eye magic. Alright. This brush is starting to annoy me. I'm just going to switch back to that one. Okay, so I just want to kind of think about the shape of it. I don't think this frog actually would like sitting in the flower. It might be too heavy, but hey, we're making it up. It's Fantasy Frog Hour here on JR ART LAB Sketch Club. Fantasy Frog Hour. Okay, let's pop in some. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but that's okay. That's what we're supposed to be doing. This might look horrible. We might have a bad luck sketch club today. Well, alright. Checking my layers, that's all. Okay, so I'm thinking that eye looks just nasty. How do I see it sitting in there? Okay, that's better. Now, I think I did this once before. When you're doing something and you're combining a few different things, you're kind of doing a different thing than when you just do a study. So we are... Okay, let's just keep out here. Alright, I think he needs a bigger bit. Yeah, that looks cool. We'll get some hands going. Okay, and do the hands is the head. Okay. leave the frog alone for a minute. And I'm just going to pop in a bit of a background. Alright, let's go back and have a look at what we're doing with frog. I feel like I just made it too small because I put it in the flower and now it just... Now it just doesn't know what it wants to be. Oh, that's funny. Sometimes you just wish you would have done the sketch first. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. How long have we got? Oh my goodness. We haven't got long at all. Okay, let's whack in some feet. Oh. Oh well, some days it's just terrible in this. Okay, let's see. Okay, we want... Oh, he's a chunky boy. Alright. It is 9 o'clock, so I think we might have to leave it there. And it's not my favorite painting, but I can see there's a frog now. Alright, definitely our first sketch was a little bit more successful than our second one, but thank you for joining Sketch Club. We're going to leave it there, and I will see you next week at 8 o'clock. If you are joining us, we will have a whole new topic, and happy sketching. I hope you have a great week, and goodbye.